Marvel vs. Transformers.
Battle of the big boys, or
big meaty man slapping meat,
or slapping metal, which both sound kind of weird, but
crazy. We gonna see who gonna get this dub. Let's get it.
Galactus, devourer of worlds, and Unicron, almighty chaos bringer. That's right, it's the day we've all been waiting for.
The last Marvel's Capcom game that was fun.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
I forgot about that cartoon.
I'm picking Galactus this early. I can't. Transformers got their ass whipped by Frieza.
Hey,
Megatron.
Too early for that kind
Yeah.
of question, Wiz. No,
well, we don't know nothing about Unicron, so hopefully.
Evil? What about the bear that kills the wolf, or the man that slays the bear? Is that evil or nature?
That was a whole salmon commercial.
On Galen of Ta's mind as he hurled toward the end of infinity. I'm pretty sure the question on his mind was, how do I turn this goddamn spaceship around? Eons ago, the planet Ta was a paradise, the most advanced civilization the universe had ever known. Too bad the universe was coming to an end. I hate it when that happens. The Ta'an scientist Galen watched as the rest of his race ignominiously perished and decided to die gloriously on his own terms. By flying a ship into the sun. Just like great-grandpappy Boomstick, the crazy old coot. But instead of being vaporized on contact like great-grandpappy Boomstick, Galen got bitten by a radioactive god. As the last
wow, a radio... What?
End, Galen was visited by the sentience of the...
I love that part of superhero shit. Whenever you get bit by, you become a radioactive version of it.
As the old multiverse died, a new one was born, and the scientist Galen was no more. In his place was a being of untold power. The Ravager of
get bit by a radioactive crackhead.
Crack man.
This giant purple vibrator, G-Dog here is one of the strongest beings in all of Marvel.
He's beyond good and evil.
There's only one thing he wants to do.
Victor of countless backstory retcons. You love that in characters.
That's not a good thing to be.
Doesn't really begin to describe him. Just being near him will begin to warp your perception of reality. In truth, he isn't even really a physical being with a soul anymore, but composed of energy itself, the power cosmic. Basically, your all-purpose space god magic that no good almighty ass-whooping god can go without. Sure, he can use it to blast your ass to unholy smithereens, but it's a lot more flexible, too. Described as being in touch with every other living thing at once, the power cosmic allows one access to a near-infinite pool of knowledge and the ability to sense danger ahead of time. I don't think there's a lot for him to be afraid of. He can manipulate matter, read and control the minds of gods, and teleport entire galaxies across the universe. The power cosmic allows him fundamental control over life itself, manipulating souls, creating new life forms from nothing, and even resurrecting the dead. And because his body is composed of energy, he can't really be hurt in the traditional physical sense. This allows him to grow or shrink his body with seemingly no limit, and alter his appearance.
Christmas Galactus?
I know, that's what
he chooses to look like that. His physical appearance matches the species observing him, so a human sees a
Did he choose to look like a giant cloud in Fantastic Four 2?
I was about to mention that bullshit. Hold on, guys. They probably gonna mention it. Let's talk about it. Fantastic Four, this is 2, right?
Yeah.
How they ruined Galactus? We just knew he was gonna get a Galactus when we saw Silver Surfer.
So you got a fart cloud. He was flying around with his mouth open.
He's coming to eat your planet. This fucking cloud? That's some bullshit. It ruined the movie.
It's basically it was a storm moving in. That's all it was. Thunderstorm.
It ruined a good movie, man. And I'll get in the comments what y'all say. It ruined the movie.
To me in the world. Awesome. No, not awesome. Very not awesome. At least as far as Galactus is concerned, since witnessing his approach is itself the end of the world. You would only have enough time to pray to.
Well, that's why in the comments defend that shit. It was amazing. With the clothes, dangerous.
I told you.
Then moving on to his next meal. Man, I guess his costume is appropriate because he sounds like a total dick. Like, come on, man. You watched your whole planet die. Now you're gonna go around the universe doing the same thing? It's not entirely his fault. Galactus's power is so immense that the only thing that can sustain him is the consumption of entire worlds. Without this constant feeding, he would perish. just as humans would without consuming plants or other
They're just
animals.
hungry.
Like how I hunt squirrels because I hate
What do you
each
eat?
and every
Your
one
world.
of them.
No, categorically the exact opposite, actually. Galactus isn't vengeful.
That's right.
or
The squirrel
cruel.
gonna beat him.
If he could avoid any
That's
unnecessary
probably-
death, he would.
It's a
But
red
just as
guy.
the universe is bound by the laws of physics, Galactus is bound by his hunger.
And that hunger has put him in conflict
Egon?
with some of Marvel's
Ego?
other
He ordered
heaviest
Egon.
hitters, like Odin
Egon's
and the
dead.
Phoenix Force.
Yeah.
Galactus's fight with the Other and the Scryer got so intense, they threatened the entire infinite multiverse just as a side effect of the battle.
While
Dang.
Galactus himself can comfortably cross countless light years in seconds, some of these beings are more like abstract concepts than actual living things, many of which operate outside of linear time.
Like this alien bug dude who tried to use Galactus's energy to destroy
No.
two whole universes. Even after being drained by him, he still
He
nuked
one-shotted
3 whole
Darkseid?
star systems before
Damn.
Some
Damn.
While be threatened by beings beyond even the scope of his power, Galactus crafted a device to solve all of his problems. The ultimate nullifier.
In case that name isn't obvious enough, it's a teeny tiny weapon that destroys anyone you think of.
It doesn't just
Okay.
destroy them, it destroys
Sheesh.
everything. The entire multiverse is eradicated, then recreated without the target. An extremely roundabout way of winning, but it works. That's exactly what happened.
Wanna
when
kill
Galactus
you.
used it on the abstract
Reverse your
destruction
world.
of Raxus.
He destroyed the god of destroying things with a Happy Meal toy. It's like my therapist said, great things come in small packages.
And the nullifier was key to Galactus' first great defeat upon his inevitable arrival on Earth.
When that pesky Reed Richards managed to get his stretchy hands on the thing,
What are you doing?
Galactus finally
Put it in his
backed down and
face.
spared the planet.
Which makes no practical sense. The ultimate nullifier is a part of Galactus himself. It uses his own power. He can summon it at any time and even escape its effects by hiding in a pocket dimension. It even had the safety on.
Maybe he was just bored.
After billions of years
I love
of
comics
cosmic
like that,
genocide
bro.
just to survive.
So the thing is going, how is Unicron going to
What it
beat
meant
that?
to be mortal.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna be
That
looking
was
for.
the true evil
Yep.
all along. The slow death of Galen's humanity. Because what could be more terrifying than a being that sees everything and everyone you know and love as nothing more than his next meal?
Damn.
In the beginning, before heaven and earth, before light and dark, there was Unicron, created by the formless primordial being known as the One to explore the fledgling multiverse. Unicron
I am the
instead
One.
decided to consume everything.
Two is not a winner,
Come
and three
on,
nobody
bad
remembers.
Unicron, bad god, bad.
The One decided to split Unicron into two beings, one of order and hope known as Primus, and the other of chaos and evil known as Unicron. Again,
Like all good sibling rivalries, they pushed each
14
other's shit in
billion
over
years
the
old.
fate of all existence. That is, until the goody little two-shoes Primus tricked his bro into imprisoning their souls
He
in
ran a
giant
Q&A column.
asteroids. Classic sibling
Armada
prank.
gun.
Me, it was the dryer.
Primus terraformed his asteroid into what would later be known as the planet Cybertron, while Unicron did something different.
Yeah, he turned his planet into a planet that eats other planets. Not only that,
Oh, yeah,
it can
Cyber-
change its form
Yeah,
into a
Cybertron?
giant badass robot.
Eat that shit.
He's literally the first Transformer.
And with this new body, Unicron would travel the cosmos, consuming planet after planet and universe after universe. Not necessarily because of any hunger or need, but because Unicron is the physical embodiment of death and destruction. He is literally
he just all-
programmed to destroy
I don't like
God's gotta
Uncle
do
Ruckus
what a
ass
God's
nigga.
gotta
Yeah.
do. And good luck trying to fight back. Uni's robot body comes with a tractor beam, eye lasers, fire breath, a chest cannon, and an antibody system in case anyone tries to pull a Drax on him.
Unicron can mentally dominate an entire race of beings, erase things from existence, warp the fabric of space and time, and even manipulate matter itself.
So even if his big robot body is damaged or destroyed, he can repair it lickety-split, or even send his spark out to find a new host.
Essentially the Transformers version of a soul, Unicron's spark is immensely powerful
All
and
spark.
produces its own energy source, Dark Energon.
Unicron is so evil that he can literally turn his bad dude energy into weapons of
Did
mass
they talk? Did they put Unicron in any of the
unholy
live-action
blades or
Transformers movies?
planet-busting
I
I
haven't
don't
seen them.
remember.
Dark Energon
Oh.
will corrupt
Oh, the
any
movies?
that consumes
Nah.
I've never seen-
turning
I didn't
them
see all
into
of
a
them.
puppet of Unicron himself.
It's also obviously the opposite of
I think, like,
regular
one of the
Energon,
movies
which is
mentioned
created by
Unicron, but
Primus
that's
and
about
what
it.
fuels the Transformer race. So Unicron basically runs on the opposite of life. If he's death as a big robot, Can he even be killed?
Not by any conventional means. Even the destruction of his spark isn't guaranteed to end him. He will continue to exist as a necessary force that drives the cosmos. Anytime he's destroyed, he will appear again in a new universe. In fact, almost every
fuck your universe. I'm going over here.
Movies, TV, and comics are the same Unicron.
Unicron is a literal force of nature. You can't reason with
And
a
even if he
hurricane
loses here, he doesn't lose.
All you can do
Just
is
show up somewhere else.
and get the hell out of the way. But this hurricane is never going to stop until you and everyone you know is DED dead. His mere presence drove an entire planet insane.
I was trying to be poetic before, but this is what evil is. Incomprehensible, undeniable, inescapable.
God
You
damn.
can't even wait him out. He is unbound by the concept of linear time.
The Chaos Bringer is so powerful, his mere presence wrecks the space-time continuum and can erase galaxies from existence just by strolling by.
To be clear, it isn't the force he's generating by moving that destroys things. It's his existence. His mere being is so overwhelmingly
It's such a
evil
cop-out,
that the fact that
like,
space-time cannot fathom
How do you win his
presence.
existence?
Holy dude.
Dog, we see like so many characters like that in this season.
Yeah.
Multiverse, one universe at
That's
a
why I don't
time.
like OP
Estimates for the size of the
galactic cosmic
Transformers
beams like
multiverse
in
vary
characters
from
and stuff
over
because it's
15
like
quadrillion
after a while it gets
universes
ridiculous.
to an
Yeah.
infinite number of universes,
Superman?
branching
My bad.
timelines, and planes of
Superman is not that
And who better
compared to
portray
like
a
shit like
gotta-
this.
yeah.
universe than the man
Superman
who
will still
gave
find a way to beat him.
birth to
Fuck
modern
out.
cinema. A final role fitting for an artist so much larger than life. Or deeply ironic that it's a feature-length toy commercial.
The Transformers movie has always been celebrated for its excellent.
Who is this?
That's on a critic.
Yeah,
Despite
this
their
look familiar.
unbelievable power, the Chaos Bringer's almighty rampage through reality has been halted a number of times, usually due to the matrix of leadership, the essence of Primus himself, and the embodiment of all hope
I ain't
and
say
light
every time I
in the
play like, can he beat Goku? Can he beat Unicron? Can he beat Unicron's presence?
Oh.
I'm gonna need some of that shit going straight into the vein.
As the abstract
He
idea
showed the
of
same
evil
animation over and over again. There's not much
That's what I'm saying.
Unicron.
Yeah, it's not a lot about Unicron.
As incomprehensible to Unicron as he is to us.
Shout out to
But despite the
Galvatron.
best efforts of heroic
He tanked the
Transformers
Big
like
Bang. It didn't
Optimus
affect him.
Prime, Unicron has always returned from the smoldering ashes of defeat and risen to threaten reality again.
Took the
It's
universe with his
very
blows.
nature.
Such as the time a united armada of Autobots, Decepticons, and an entire people created from his cells, the Minicons, tried to destroy him once and for all.
They actually succeeded in killing him until Galvatron's hatred for Optimus brought Unicron back to life.
Because challenging
I hate you,
Unicron means
Optimus.
challenging evil
So
itself,
much.
destroying destruction itself, an impossible paradox.
He destroyed
You
this.
can't
He
kill
destroyed
Unicron
destruction.
Because killing is
That's what they just said.
They really did just say that.
So, what does that mean for us?
Every petty act of violence, every war, every cruelty, every death battle gives Unicron life, the life he'll use to kill us all. We are culpable in our own annihilation.
Unicron's not just some comic book villain. He's all there is and all there will be. He was there at the beginning and he'll be there at the end. He's a law of physics. He's as inevitable as your dying breath.
Jesus, now you got me scared.
Predictions.
They still didn't say anything about how he beats the machine that just,
I didn't hear nothing about it. And
you want anybody to disappear, you just point this thing at him and they're gone.
I think they said one sentence that gave me the one for Galactus, saying that he's beyond good and evil.
Okay.
So I feel as though that's anything that Unicron can do, he's beyond that. So I'm still giving it to Galactus.
I am too. I just don't. Unicron. It's Unicron is so weird.
Yeah,
It's like he could win, but I don't know how. That's the thing. Is it gonna be some bullshit if he does?
That's what it may be.
We'll see.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through
Dude,
all
be sucking each other up.
It's time for the death battle you've been asking for forever!
Y'all really? Let me be quiet. Hold up comments.
As all things must, your world has come to an end.
This bitch trying to steal my food.
Halt! This planet is mine to consume. So saith Galactus, destroyer of worlds.
Be gone. Thus decrees Unicron, Chaos
You
Bringer.
gonna eat your cornbread? Ass fight.
Oh no, you didn't.
Them fighting each other is going to destroy everything.
Yes.
Ever known. Look, just use the earth as a weapon. Why not?
So quick to
Hey.
Appreciate the raid.
It is up. Woo.
Man, just smacking suns like it's nothing though.
Oh shit.
I was wondering if we go get some bullshit weapons being whatever.
Oh.
I am the power cosmic incarnate, not so easily felled.
And I.
So readily.
He ran?
He really did.
Oh no. That's why he didn't even transform. He was still in planet mode.
Now look at me.
Beg not for mercy, behold blackening skies. Against mine chaos, even gods will die.
Damn. Talk your shit then. No.
Galactus meets your challenge.
Damn. Okay.
This world will bring destruction to it all.
I love that they talked about both of them can't really be hurt physically, but they still just punching each other.
Exactly. Exactly.
You gotta make a fight somehow, though. How else would you make the fight like that?
Oh.
Bring out your cheating weapon, Galactus. There it is.
Nullify this shit. No. You ain't nullify me. You nullify him?
Of course I do. Your death I thus demand.
Damn. You got nullified.
Finally, I have won.
I've seen the power bringer of chaos, yet by my
Damn.
All right.
witness the last fate that awaits you thus. For Almighty Galactus.
They ate this motherfucker like a planet, pretty much.
Yep. Feed you. Oh, that's right. You can't kill him with his own weapon. Safety was on. Safety was on.
Each other matched in a lot of ways.
So it ultimately came down to which of them was more powerful.
Both could threaten an entire infinite multiverse, but Unicron could only do so over time, devouring them one by one.
While
Give me more time. Hold up.
Scryer and the other
I got time. Hold on, my nigga.
multiverse as just a side effect.
Not to mention, Galactus tussles with cosmic beings like himself all the time.
While
Yeah.
Unicron is usually the top dog in Transformers, he's a big fish in a relatively small pond. Relative to Marvel, at least.
That might sound better for Unicron at first, but it means he has way less experience than Galactus in full-on fights against dudes his size.
And while Unicron has used Dark Energon to infect and corrupt
So this
beings in
season,
the past,
they brought
Galactus
Transformer
technically
twice.
doesn't have a soul
Transformer
thanks
got
to
their
his
ass whooped
cosmic rebirth
twice.
from Gallon. And he's fended off mental attacks before.
I mean, he'll
so
be
there's
back next
no
season
real
getting
reason to
wins.
think that would work.
Yeah.
And as lame as it is, the ultimate nullifier is just really, really overpowered.
Despite Unicron being able to survive the destruction of his spark, the ultimate nullifier is significantly more thorough. Consider the time it was used against Abraxas, a being that embodied the abstract concept of the multiverse's destruction.
So basically,
Sounds
duh,
like
it's the same
somebody
person.
you know. Even against someone like that, the good old Ollie Nully had no
Let's check this out
problem
real
erasing
quick. Similar, much tougher, powerful. Yeah, it was about what we called it.
The Unicron only had one positive, nearly impossible to kill traditionally.
Galactus ain't traditional.
Yeah, exactly. You're not gonna get a traditional fight with Galactus.
And
If
the
you only
same
had
happened
more
to
time.
Unicron. While Galactus could always hide in that pocket dimension, just as he escaped the nullifier before.
Unicron was an insanely terrifying threat, but Galactus had the power, experience, and arsenal to ultimately annihilate him.
Yeah.
You thought Galactus was going down in this fight. You were Unicron.
The winner is Galactus.
Yeah.
Season 10's done, but Season 11 is on the way. Thanks so much for watching, and a
It's
special
a
thanks to
preview
our
or just
channel
gonna cut it
members for
off?
being champions this year. Get ready for more death battles.
This felt like a long ass season.
It was. That's why I want to talk about it. Okay. Food, death, the world.
Wiley and Tom? I ain't mad at it.
I am not mad at that one for next season. First, let's talk about the battle.
Like I said, you kind of not seen it, but I knew what to look for immediately when they talked about that.
Yeah.
The cheat weapon.
Yeah. And I also want to go back on the whole season 10 as itself.
Yes, that's why I'm going back just to look at some of these that we had from this year.
So going back, we'll say some of your favorites.
Not this one.
Ant-Man and Adam was the that started the season 10.
Yeah, and I kind of like that one. That was kind of good.
That was
comeback.
yeah.
This one we didn't do. Killua and
That was pretty decent.
Yeah, it was alright. Stitch and Rocket was. Yeah.
I felt bad for Rocket. Like Stitch was just it was overpowered for Rocket.
Yeah.
I was hurt on this one.
But you
kind of
it's Star Wars, man.
Kind of
It's Star Wars. This was underwhelming.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as I thought it'd be.
Yeah. That to Dimitri was good.
Yes, that was really good.
From us not knowing nothing about Fire Emblem like that, it was still a decent fight. Cookies! This might be the funniest one I laughed at for some reason.
Yeah.
This is kind of a stomping too.
Yeah, so something him out.
This is another weird one.
Entertaining. That was entertaining.
Frieza Megatron.
I was glad Frieza won this one.
This had a lot of split shit. This was first see people. Oh, you don't know about Transformers like that.
Yeah,
he still lost though. So shut the fuck up. Gojo Makima. A lot of spoilers for both two series that we actually are watching constantly, not constantly. Currently,
yeah.
With Chainsaw Man movie just got announced.
Very entertaining. One of the few death battles where neither characters die.
Yeah, so you always get at least one of those every season. I found out Rick's last name. He's Latino apparently, but yeah. Goku Superman once again.
Kind of knew the outcome of that one. Didn't want to admit it, but you kind of knew the outcome.
I think because people were sick of this battle. These views should have been higher than that.
Yeah,
that's slow climbing compared to how the previous two Goku Superman death battles were.
Yeah, they get tired of it.
Is it Goku's fault or is it Superman's fault?
It's let's be for real. It's Superman's fault. Yeah, this man is OP.
But is it Goku getting there? OP as well.
He's getting there. He's almost getting there. At
this point, I'll take Superman comic writers over Dragon Ball Super writers.
Oh yeah,
because it's ridiculous now.
Yeah, it's like you're reaching now.
Yeah.
Whereas Superman, it's like they were reaching, but they're still trying to, so the beings that are being fought for Superman.
I think it's harder to write for Superman than it is for Goku.
Yeah.
He seen it all. What new can you make up with Goku? You got Dragon Ball Daima, whatever that was called, coming out next month or some shit.
So you gonna power scale his level down again?
Babies! They're babies! Oh.